hello. Let's see. I'm gonna try and speak it. How would you reset mid-week? Hold on. This is a bit loud. Try again. How? Okay, the poll thingy isn't working out for me. The
H-O-W-O-W-O-U-L-P. Would. Y-O-U-U-O-E-S-E-T. Reset.
Okay.
I-D-W mode E-K. Midweek.
It's so bright here. It's so bright here. Hey guys, how you doing? Say hi when you come in. Please say hello. Welcome to Live Out Loud. Oh my gosh. I was trying to set up the poll, but it's like the accessibility doesn't want to work for me. Why is the accessibility playing me? I'll try it one more time. How? Yeah, it's not working, you guys. So forget the poll. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. But yeah, I'm just gonna stop this music and head over to the chat. But you guys, hi, welcome to Live Out Loud. This is a daily live streaming challenge. I'm here every day for 100 days. I'm still breathing from the craziness of trying to sort out. Accessibility is so good, right? And like it empowers people like me, but like it doesn't always work as computers tend to do. So it's like it can be so frustrating when you're trying to do something and you can't actually do it because you can't do it the normal way. You need the settings, the accessibility settings to make it work, but it's fine. It's okay. So the poll was actually asking, how do you prefer to reset midweek? Are you a person who likes to take a nap? Are you the kind of person who likes to go for a walk? Are you the kind of person who likes to maybe listen to some calm music? Yeah. Which one is it? Which one are you? And also, don't be shy. Say hi as well. I will be checking out the chat in just a second. If I'm able to, like, oh my gosh, the place I chose to sit today is so bright. I hope you're having a good week so far. Anyway, it's midweek. It is midweek. It's hump day, as it were. So we're at the top of the week. So it's downhill, but not emotionally, right? Not mood wise, not in terms of good things happening, but it's downhill. Like we're nearly done. The easy part of the week is coming. Okay, it's like woo, the last bit, yay. But yeah, I'm just gonna check in on the chat really quickly. Really quickly. I'm gonna find my way to the chat. As quickly as I can anyway, with the way tech is treating me today. I don't know. Hey Sebastian, how you doing? I'm doing okay. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. You've joined this one, or you can watch them. You can watch them back as well. I'm doing okay today. I had, what was it, the first day of the kids going back to school today, and then also I had a couple. Here's the thing, like my day started really well. Like I had a couple really good things happening, and then this is what I've noticed, like the way our brains are set up sometimes, and even me, because I'm always talking about, oh, let's focus on the silver lining, blah 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 blah, but I'm only human, right? So when something did come up that kind of knocked my confidence a little bit, that's what I ended up focusing on. Instead of all the other amazing things, it's like, hmm, I knew it. You know, what is it called? Is it called negative bias? It's actually, like, I think, a psychological term. But I know that it's just my brain trying to, I guess, protect me from, you know how we all like we're all primal. I've spoken about this before, but like we're all primal beings, right? We've advanced, we've got technology, we've got, you know, all medical stuff, all these things, right? We've got all these things nowadays, knowledge, everything. But at the end of the day, we're all human. So some things will work in a very human way, like our brain chemical makeup and the way we respond to things and things like that. So, the way is it negative? I'm gonna have to double check. I might do a whole stream and talk about this properly. But the way negative bias works is back in the day when something happens to you as a human, or a growing human, developing human, it would be something dangerous, right? And your brain would register like, oh, something dangerous has happened, so it's meant to like protect you from trying that thing again. And so you know, when you learn lesson learned, we always say lesson learned. So I think that's what's happening, or that's definitely what's happening. My brain's trying to tell me in the primal way, lesson learned. That was bad. But it's really not. It's just a case of trying again and again and again. And it's not like I don't know, a dinosaur won't pop up from around the corner and come at me because I tried that same thing again, if that makes sense. But yeah, I had loads of good things happen today. Loads of good news. Some things that I need to prepare for mentally as well, which I think is affecting also how I receive good news. But yeah, it's been a pretty much lovely day. Like, listen, you just asked how am I today? I could have just said I'm good, I'm all right, you know, getting by. But that's what you get with me. There we go. But let me see. And don't be shy. Say hi. If you're tuning in, say hi in the chat. Hello, Yaman. How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. How are you? How is your day? How's your week been so far? I'm gonna go back to my notes because I know I just completely chat away from the point or from any point, and then before we know it, we're here for 2 hours, and we'll try not to do that. I think I want to lower you just a tad there, because I feel like I'm disappearing inside the chat, like I'm up here and the chat is here. So I think that's a little bit better. Um, but yeah, how's your week been? What kind of resets do you do? I just asked a few seconds ago. Are you the kind of person who likes to, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling like things are a bit too much, do you like go and have a nap? Or do you go for a walk, or for a jog, go to the gym? I just said three active things, didn't I? Listen to music, clean, cook. Like what sort of thing do you do to kind of reset and feel like prepared that you can take on anything? So I'm going to read today's affirmation. Why did the sun come right back out when I was going to read the screen? Oh my goodness. I'm going to try and find today's affirmation despite the sun not playing ball. Oh yeah, okay. So today's affirmation of the day is I give myself permission to slow down and enjoy where I am, not just where I'm going. So I give myself permission to slow down and enjoy where I am and not just where I'm going. I think I just spoke about a few seconds ago. Basically, like sometimes we're too focused on what we want to do, the things we want to do, like life moving fast, boom, 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 but we forget to enjoy where we are, the things that are good right now, and yeah, we forget to enjoy the present. And we're too focused on, oh, we need to do this, I need to do that. Da, 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 da. So yeah, give yourself permission to enjoy where you are now and not just think about I need to do this, I need to like slow down a little bit. This is a slow-ish lunchtime, late lunch, you know, it's past 2 p.m. over here, so I don't know what time it is over there, but late lunch, come as you are sort of stream. It's a very relaxed situation, like let's breathe. um but yeah, let me see. So, what's one of the first things I kind of wanted to talk about is, yeah, the power of a midweek reset, which we just kind of talked about. Like, how do you sort of reset? For me, it's a mixture. It's a mixture. So, I've just mentioned a few, you know, like a few moments ago, I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed, like there was a lot happening at the same time. And then I had, you know, loads of good things happening as usual. Like I'm really good at finding the good things that are happening, but these was around the open, really good things. but then one thing kind of knocked my confidence, so on and so forth. Um, so what I like to do is like listen to music or find like a really nice empowering podcast or something that I'm learning from. So this is what I sort of do when I'm not feeling very I don't know, confident, or I'm not feeling very I don't know, upbeat is what I would say. I would go and do something that I feel enriches me and adds value to me. So it could be something that's just basically relaxing, like listening to music, or it could be listening to an audiobook, because that's how I read books nowadays anyway. It's audiobooks all the way. If you want me to share like a book list, actually, I might do that in the community post one of these days. I'll just share like a couple books that I found really helpful to get through the, you know, the higgy haga times, the tougher times. And basically every day can be a tough time. But yeah, audiobook where I'm learning something, or I am enriching my brain and my mind, rather, not just my brain, my mind, soul and spirit, one way or another. Or yeah, listen to a podcast that I'm learning from. So today I happened to be listening to something to do with what was I listening to? Finance, something to do with finance. And for me, like, I think when I was in school, things like maths and economics and just that stuff there, because economics is, to me, was a branch of maths and all that, but it's also, I know, like a lot of stuff, politics, blah blah blah. But the point is, things like that I didn't really enjoy. I was a more of a humanities kind of person, so I paid attention more to things like psychology, sociology, you know, things like that, because I always want to learn more about myself and then about other people around me, if that makes sense, like about the world out there, but through how people behave, what people do, uh, how people live, how did we get here, where are we going, sort of thing. Like I enjoy things like that, so that's what I paid attention to the most in school. So I'm spending a bit more time lately enriching my knowledge in the other things that I had completely, you know, I'd thought that's not my thing. Like what I'm doing now, this isn't something I'd have thought, or something I thought not would have. I didn't think at all I was someone who'd be doing anything media related, right? So I have spent a few years teaching myself or letting myself explore that side of things. And so right now I'm doing more of the maths stuff. But yeah, so that's what I was listening to anyway. And I think the thing is, yeah, there's a way you can learn something in school. There's a way like it's structured in school, and it almost feels incomprehensible. Like, I'll be honest, if they make it harder than it could be. When you see I want to say like a regular person who isn't a teacher, who isn't a professor, when they're talking through something in layman's terms and then throwing in the jargon and then making you, helping you understand all the jargon and everything, is like, oh, so that's what you meant. Why didn't they just say it like this? Why use all these huge terms and everything, when really what you're saying is this needs to be done like this, so that that? Like, it can be quite simple. A lot of things, really, life can be very simple if people just simplify things. You know, the experts in the field, they need to just speak in a less, maybe amongst themselves. If you're amongst yourselves, if you are a medical doctor and you're a medical doctor conference, right? So everyone in the audience are doctors, that makes sense. But if you are maybe, I don't know, like an expert somewhere speaking to people who aren't experts, you really need to just tone it down, water it down, but also deliver the same value. And your point is, see what I mean? I even put the phone down. I'm not even looking at the notes anymore. Oh my gosh. Um, but yeah, the point is, I'm finding learning a lot of these things a lot more accessible, because I'm finding more accessible ways of learning these things more. They're speaking my language. They're speaking my language, let's put it that way. So, and my language is usually about things to do with human psychology, like things like that. So if you go and take maths and make it something to do with people, not just learning formulas, I'm good. Like, I learn the whole thing beginning to end. If you go and take, do you know what I mean? Like complex theories, and make it more about this person, I don't know, who is like this, made such and such a decision, and so they need this to do things like this so that the formula of life makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense, but yeah, that's just me anyway. So I've been investing more time in the things that I thought aren't really for me, but it turns out that they are, because it involves humans, and everything eventually at the end of the day does involve all of us. Oh my gosh, what was it? What was I actually talking about? Um but yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. And then I wanted to share, I wanted to do this. This is another thing. Like, you see these streams, I want to go back and be able to sort of edit them and put the highlights on the video section. So I'm putting it in like the little discussions in segments, if that makes sense, so that I'm able to just draw things. What's the word? Not draw. What's the word? Just put things together. Okay, put things together in a much more nicer segmented way, maybe discussion sections, segments, topics, so on and so forth. So when that's why I've started doing the notes anyway, so when I go move from one thing to another, it makes it a lot easier for me. Like, I was watching, what was I watching? I can't remember what I was watching, but they were discussing how different methods that editing could be easy for a blind person. And you see, I'm visually impaired, like I have 5%, I see 5%, right? So I found that like the more I use it, the more strain I get, the more I'm just getting headaches, eye aches, discomfort, everything. But I'm doing something that I love, so I keep going anyway. But in the long run, I need to like look at things in a more like holistic way. Yes, I'm doing something that I love. Yes, this is so much fun, enjoyable, and so on and so forth. Yes, there's growth and development in doing the things that I love, but also I need to look at things in a long-term sort of way. So the way that I've been editing has been too visual or vision focused. So they were saying that the way this blind person would edit things is by giving themselves vocal cues. So they would say cut, or part two, or that sort of thing. And so that way I can just literally, I can close my eyes, rest my 5%, and like listen to the audio playback, and like segment things, like, oh, I get to that point, do the keyboard shortcut, split, and so on and so forth. Anyway, that's just my long-winded way of saying this is why I'm doing things in segments. This is why, just to be able to make things easier for me and try that new method of preserving whatever I've got, try and preserve it for as long as possible, and also just not be headachy and pain-ish all the time. But yeah, so the other thing I wanted to talk about, to share with you guys, is I did say that the kids went to school for the first time today. Not the first time, they went back to school today. And the morning rush is always so hectic. Like, no matter, like I spoke yesterday about how I organize things, make sure this is there, boom, boom, this is that is done, so that the morning is easy and smooth. But like, it never actually goes according to plan. It never actually goes the way you think it's gonna go. So, but anyway, we got to the end. I was like congratulating myself. I was standing there just, congratulating myself, like, yes, we did it. And thankfully hubby was there today to drop them off, so I didn't have to now run and go get myself ready so that we can leave. But as they were leaving, I was asking, this is like a blind mom moment. I was asking my daughter, where's your bag? Because she was about to leave, right? They were both about to go out the door. So, handed her, oh, here's your coat, here's your this, here's your that. A lot of the things, she knows where it is, she'll go and get it. And she went and got her umbrella, blah, blah, blah. And then she was walking towards the door, and asked her, where's your bag? But she's not a talkative person. She isn't. Like, she can be when she wants to, but for the most part, when she's like in the zone, trying to focus on what she's doing, in this case, she's just trying to put her coat on and leave the house. She's not going to respond, which she didn't. So I asked again, where's your bag? And so my son was like, he prompted her again, like, mom's asking you where your bag is, where's your bag? Then she's like, I know where it is. Literally, this whole time, long story short, yeah, I asked her where's her bag, and she walked towards it and stood there whilst she's zipping up her coat. So if I was a person who can see, I would have seen that, oh, your bag is there, you're about to pick it up because you're zipping up your coat first. But obviously, I didn't. So her, she's like, she's getting a bit like irritated or frustrated, like, "Ugh, why is she asking me so many questions? It's obviously right here." Well, that just goes to show, I've always said, like, your kids are not going to be angels just because you have an impairment. They're not going to be angels. They won't know what you need just because you have an impairment. Like, honestly, I think a lot of the time they even forget, right? But anyway, yeah, she found her bag. I was like, oh, it's right in front. Like, sometimes I have to say things out loud as well to make it make sense. So I was like, oh, it's right in front of you. Oh, you have it. Oh, okay, I didn't realize. So then she's like, okay. Well, she didn't say anything again, but she's just thinking, oh, okay, yeah, mommy's not just being, trying to rush me out the house. Where's your bag? Where's your bag? When I'm trying. But yeah, just want to share that with you because, like, listen, mom life, as much as some people make it, some people make it look super easy, like, oh, morning routine. And then it's like this really calm situation. The kids are getting ready, all serene. They all leave the house, all serene, which it happens. It does happen sometimes. It does happen. Like, things can actually go super smooth, but it's not every day. And I think it's important that we kind of talk about these things a little bit more. Like, it's fine. It's fine. Don't feel like you're disorganized or whatever. Just don't feel whatever negative way you're feeling if the morning is like a crazy mad mess. Like, if you're just, all over the place. Okay, hold on. Let's see. But yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna double check the notes. You know what? I've talked so much. I've already gone over the time that I was meant to have. So I'm just trying to see what I can just kind of skip. I feel like I'm in the habit of doing this. I'll skip that and we'll talk about it next time. But yeah, yeah, maybe share something you're happy with this week, like something you've won, like something you're winning at this week, even if it's literally being here and being able to smile and being able to type and being able to um blink, just share something you feel like you're winning at in the chat. And even if you're watching back, just let me know what is it you feel like you're winning at today. And I think for me, what do I feel like I'm winning? I'm winning at many things. I managed to get ready early enough. I've gotten on the stream early enough, so that leaves me time to do the bits of content that I also wanted to do. So I'm winning at being kind of on track. But yeah, I always find, I think, yeah. Is there anything else? There's loads more. Like, keep an eye out. Actually, there's a bit of content I want to film, kind of talking about a more recent win. But yeah, there is that. But just, watch out for the, what is it, the shorts section or something. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna deliver it. But guys, there's something I'm excited about. But yeah, let's see. I do get ahead of myself because there is a segment here for, how I flip like a low moment and turn it around to make things just better. Better. What's the word? Turn that smile up. Wait, no. Turn that frown upside down. Turn that smile upside down. Turn that frown upside down. But yeah, I just told you guys, like, I go and immerse myself in knowledge, in something calm, but mostly knowledge. I think knowledge actually feeds my soul. Like, I actually feel so relaxed, enriched, refreshed when I watch or listen to or learn new things. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I think that is pretty much it. Yeah, that is pretty much it. There is something else up here that I thought I would say last, but I've lost it already. Okay, yeah. So that's pretty much it for today. But I just wanted to reflect on how we are already on day 19. We're nearly, I was going to say nearly halfway, but no, nearly quarter. We're quarter of the way through. I'm just going to actually open the stream so I can see the stream. We are a quarter of the way through. I can't believe it. Day 19 already. I feel like the days have sped by, rushed by. I don't even know where the days have gone. Hey, let me see if I can read it. Hey, Swiftly Livy. How you doing? Hey Shay, I'm from, well, um, interesting. Okay, okay. Is that somebody's YouTube name? I've just seen a name here. I'm confused. But yeah, do you guys see that too? Anyway, what was I saying? Um, Yeah, we're on day 19 already. I'm gonna check the chat in a second. I can, just to clarify, I can actually check the chat, and this is how I do it. So I have to use my other device. But in the meantime, as I'd say, let me know how you reset midway during the week. Do you go for a nap? Do you think a nap is what you need? Do you go for a run, a jog, a walk? Do you go to the gym? Do you cook? Do you clean? What's something that makes you feel like, let's go again. I'm ready. Like I'm all reset, all refreshed. Low key, it's kind of a nap for me, but also it's listening, like I said, to empowering messages and not just messages. What are they called? Yeah, messages, a message, isn't it? Like if you listen to a podcast or something. But yeah, day 19. Sorry, oh my gosh, focus. Day 19, I can't believe it. It literally flew by. I can't even remember what was day one. Oh, day one, I started here. I don't think I've come back here since day one. I started right here. I have my YouTube live. I don't think I had it on day one, or maybe I did. I don't know. Um, and then all the rest of the time, I've been randomly in the kitchen, randomly elsewhere in the house because it has been Easter holiday. So the kids were all here the whole day, 24/7. So I didn't really, it's just not possible to see. Wait, let me listen. Okay, my phone vibrated, but that's fine. That's not, did you hear how silent it was? It hasn't been this quiet for like 2.5 weeks. So I've had to either hop on here like super late or in another room somewhere else, randomly in the kitchen with, the kids hanging about and everything. But by any means necessary, we have been here, and today is day 19. And so I just want to say this is going to be more of a regular setup for me. I will be in here more regularly because now I'll be doing the streams during the day when the kids are in school. So I can actually, honestly, so I can actually focus. But that's hopefully when I've had, maybe I'll hop on after I have a coffee, immediately after a coffee. Or have a coffee during. I do have a drink here actually, which I should take a sip of. It's lunchtime. I didn't have my lunch yet as well, but we move. Okay, so I'm gonna say hi to you guys. Just a quick couple shout outs to you guys in the chat, and thank you so much for tuning in. We have, here goes. This is what I'm saying. When I just said maths wasn't my strong point, I wasn't joking. Wait, day 19. So we have 80. I'm counting my fingers, and if I have to count my fingers, it's fine. It's okay. If mental maths isn't necessarily a thing for me unless I have tools, it's okay. Don't be ashamed. Even I'm a whole big woman and I still need to do that. So anyway, day 19. So that means 8-1. We have 81 days left to go of the daily live stream. So yeah, not too well. We're quite far in, but quite a long way to go. I think it's going to be all the way in July. And the aim is to have some guests jump on the stream. So I've got a couple people already lined up who are going to come on here and talk to you guys about many different things, about life, about disability, about advocacy, about motherhood, about their passions and interests, loads of different interesting people. I just literally need to line it up so that it's you know, working with their schedule and my schedule and my surroundings as well. So what one thing I might have to do is look into maybe filming somewhere else a couple of those streams. But definitely before we get to day 100, I have a couple really fun and really cool guests. Yeah, so I'll leave it up to you guys to guess. Well, do you know what we'll do? We'll play. Oh my gosh, we'll play guess the guest, and that will be literally maybe in the week that we'll have a new guest, and then I'll announce who it is after you've all had a good guess. But yeah, okay, saying hi to you guys. Hey, the toy collect, please like the live, by the way, please like the live. The toy collection says toy collection of Seville. Okay, of Seville, sorry, Seville, get the name right. I hope I said it right. um do you play any instruments or sing? I play piano. Oh, I love that. My daughter plays piano. I've never had the chance to play any instruments. And speaking of things that I thought weren't really my thing, I think that's something I definitely want to explore. It's never too late. I think I saw someone somewhere say, like, you know, if you're 45 and you start playing guitar and you give up within maybe the first 2 or 3 months, which is a very normal human response because we don't want to do something like we're really bad at. And when you're starting something, you're going to be terrible at it. Absolutely terrible because you're learning, right? So playing instruments has always been something I thought, I'm not musical. I don't think. I do sing. No, I'm kidding. I don't sing. I can though, because why not? But I feel like singing is something you're kind of born with. You can train your voice and everything, but singing is definitely like an innate talent. But playing an instrument is something you can learn. So I might try and learn the piano along with my daughter, or play another thing, play another instrument. I don't know. I don't know which one I'm most interested in. I think it might be the saxophone, but it's so noisy. It's so noisy before I get to a point where I'm actually playing actual tunes that are enjoyable. It's going to be a very noisy house. So I don't know, but I like the sound of a saxophone. I also like the look and sound of a harp. And I also like, not a harp, yeah, a harp. And there's another one, but I've forgotten. I think it goes on, is it an oboe? It goes on the ground, and I think it's also a string instrument. But yeah, the harp would be amazing. Oh my gosh, if I could play the harp, but like, where am I gonna put it? It's huge. It's a huge thing. But yeah, I'd love to play the harp if I'm honest with you, or the saxophone. I've always wanted to play an instrument that could be in a classical, what is it called? Music stage performance, you know what I mean. So yeah, but the harp has always been something I thought looks really nice. Do you play anything? The toy collection of Seville. Oh, you said you play the piano. Oh no, where's it gone? Sorry. You play the piano. Are you like a pro? Like, what's the word? I don't know if it's the word is a pro. Like, how long have you been playing it, let's say? My daughter's kind of, she taught herself, and then she's learning now the more what's the word, the more the sheet music. Basically, she's learned the basics of the sheet music, and she's taking a break. She wants to teach herself the rest of it. But she's yeah, pretty good with musical instruments anyway, and she taught herself really well to begin with. So yeah, let's see. Hey Timothy, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in, and thank you. There's a very obvious reason why she is not reading the chat, guys. I don't think it's a very obvious reason, but I guess I can't actually see the chat when I'm here talking. So I have to like, I can't see the chat when I'm here talking. I have to use my other device, or sometimes I use this one, like the one you guys are on, which is my iPhone. But yesterday, the magnification, the accessibility stuff let me down. Like, it switched itself off randomly. So I'm like, let me just stick to using another device. But I think also like a big tablet or a laptop might be helpful as well in future, for future reference, future situations. Hey Shay, I'm from the UK. I think I'll answer that one actually. I'm from the UK. I mean, I'm from Kenya, but based in the UK. Let's see. Thank you, Swiftly Livy. Thank you, Swiftly Livy. That's so nice of you. Shout out to you, and then shout out to also Emad. So guys, I am going to make my way out. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for you guys for watching. Please like the live as well. What was the other thing I was gonna say? Yeah, don't be shy. Don't be shy, say hi. I do, as you can see, I do eventually get around to talking with you guys, and that's the point of it as well of these streams. I really do want to connect with you guys and talk to you guys. It's not just for me to have my daily rant. We can do that too. We can do that too. I'm really good at that. I can just have a daily rant, but then also, is it rant or rant? I'm a Londoner, so it's probably rant. I'm not a Londoner. I'm based in London. Would I do I count myself as a Londoner? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Complicated business. But anyway, yeah, say hi next time as well. And I am that's it. That's it. Don't forget, you guys, there's only one you, and that is your superpower. So live out loud. I say live out loud. Thanks so much for tuning in, you guys, and I'll catch you tomorrow. I'd usually be checking the poll now, but I didn't manage to get it up today, so yeah.